Okay, take 8. Something screwy with YouTube, I think, today, or with maybe it could be my computer. I don't think it is. I don't seem to have the problem anywhere else, but it just like halfway through my video, it's like, oh, never mind, you can't actually record, so I have to like redo everything. You guys haven't seen me in a while. I think you last saw me at 24 weeks, and I am now 27.5 weeks. A little over 27.5. Maybe exactly 27.5. I don't know. It's Thursday, and I turned 27 on Sunday, so you do the math. Anyways, not really any excuse, really, other than just me being lazy and not having time, and but I only have 2 more weeks left of work, so I'm thinking you'll get an overload of videos at that point, because I'll be like nothing else to do. So we'll try this. He keeps getting angry. He goes through little fits. He's currently content playing with my phone, but if he starts screaming, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna try to hurry through this so maybe YouTube won't kick me off. And I'm thinking maybe if I like keep kind of moving the mouse or something, it'll like not close me out. I don't know. Alright. 25 weeks. Had a doctor's appointment. Nothing really was discussed. At that point I'd gained 14 pounds. The only thing that we discussed was that I'd been having some Braxton Hicks, and he didn't like that I was having as much of them as I was, so he took me off of extensive walking, which was kind of hard for me because I'm a big walker. I prefer to walk when I'm bored. Nights like this, when someone's grumpy and he doesn't really want to like play, and he doesn't really want to like sit here or whatever, it's good to walk. It gets us both out and we calm down, we relax, and I feel like it's like a big de-stressor for me. So took me off of that, long shopping trips, etc., etc., and told me that if that didn't calm everything down, he was going to put me on a medicine to relax the uterus muscles. So just something that I would take at home, sort of thing. And that wasn't necessary. So it did work. I'll talk more about that when I get to 27 weeks. But anyways, so that was pretty much 25 weeks. 26 weeks we had an ultrasound, but no appointment. The ultrasound showed that baby boy was head down, which is awesome, and also bigger than his sister by 2 ounces. And he was 2'3" and she was 2'1". She was somewhere between breech and transverse. Like, they couldn't really call it breech, but they couldn't really call it transverse either. It was weird. She had sort of like an odd... She was like curved. It's like a little U. I don't know. Anyways. So that was pretty much it for the ultrasound. The parents... Don't choke. Yeah. The parents Skyped in. Sorry, he's on Skype, so I'm hoping he's not like messaging someone or calling someone, because that'd be awkward. They're like, you called me the other day and I just heard you talking to yourself. Anyways, the parents Skyped in, so they got to see it and everything, which that was pretty exciting for them. And then that was pretty much it for 26 weeks. 27 weeks, which is this week, is the week that everything got exciting. Well, not really exciting as far as, I'm not having a baby hopefully, anytime soon. Nothing exciting like that. Nothing overly dramatic. Just exciting in that things are moving forward sort of way. And also, not exciting, but, I'll get to that anyways, medically wise. Anyways, Monday, I got a... Wait, hang on. Let me rethink this. Sorry, I'm trying to like sort everything out like in a timeline in my head, but oh well. What's new this week? So, my lawyer contacted me yesterday, and he told me that they'd waived the the home study for the parents. I don't know if I've talked about that. If not, it'll probably be one of my like surrogacy vlogs. Not like a pregnant vlog, but like a surrogacy vlog or whatever. So they waived the home study for the parents, and they also, now he's in my voicemail. And they also waived like the court hearing, as far as we wouldn't have to all be there. It seems. Okay, so, Cody. What? Sorry, anyways, so, oh my gosh, that phone call totally lost me. So they waived that, so we didn't have to go to there, and they put into effect the order that validated the contract and everything that would make the parents and all that, and we're going to get the official signed document sent to us. I'm not really sure when that'll be, but it should be fairly soon. And then we'll all have copies. I'll have mine with me in like my hospital bag, so that's all taken care of. And I need to think about that too soonish, not in the next like week or two, but I'm assuming soonish. Anyways, yesterday we also had a conference call with the agency, and they just do like once a trimester. They kind of call and they do like with the parents and the surrogate to make sure everything's like clear. The third one's sort of the one where they're just making sure you're prepared, you know. So like, do you have the legal stuff getting taken care of? Do you have your birth plan? Do you have this? Do you have this? We haven't worked on a birth plan yet. We need to get together and do that. I obviously don't really care anything. This sounds harsh, but I don't care anything as far as what the babies do. I mean, if they want the babies to be, it's like, you know, that's all their choice. It doesn't bother me. My only thing that's important to me is that I get to have the labor that I want as much as I can. You know, that's safe. Obviously, I know with twins it could throw like a little kink in it, but if I am having a vaginal birth, I want to choose, you know, how, when, what, all that sort of thing. So, that's just something we need to talk about, and I'll do a separate video for that once we've talked through everything, and I'll kind of go over like what my wants are and that sort of bit. Yesterday also was my 27-week doctor's appointment. No ultrasound, just doctor's appointment. And I'm going to start off by talking about Tuesday. Tuesday I had my 1-hour glucose test to see if I was going to be like diabetic, and I failed by 4 points. So they want you at 140 or below, and I was 144. I was so irritated. I was really surprised, honestly, because of all the problems I thought I would have, I did not think it would be that, because I don't, like, I passed with like ridiculous flying colors with Cody, and I know it's a little bit more common with a second baby in there, you know. But hi, buddy. You talking? You gonna talk to them? Anyways, so we talked about that at the appointment yesterday, and he wanted me to go for my 3-hour one, which I knew was coming, so I went for my 3-hour one today, which I'll talk about in a second. Weighed myself. I'm up 20 pounds, so I've gained 6 pounds in 2 weeks, which does not make me feel good. I'm still technically less than what I should be, but because they say about 1 pound a week, so I should have gained like 28 pounds by now, but I still feel really. With Cody I gained 25, and so I'm only 5 away from that now. I know I'm going to pass that easily, probably in the next like 2 weeks. And also I'm officially past the actual weight I was when I delivered Cody. So it's just been really like, I knew it was coming, but I'm not loving it. So, anyways, we talked about that. He asked me how the not walking was going. I told him it was fine, so I didn't get put on anything. I'm anemic as well, so they put me on an iron supplement. And honestly, that may be a little bit more my fault than anything, because I've kind of been like spacing my prenatals. I know it's really bad, but with Cody, they tell me it wasn't that important because I ate like a really healthy diet and stuff, and I'm sure with twins I need to do that more, but it's really hard for me to remember now lately, and my brain is like, yeah. Anyways, so I was anemic with Cody though too, so who knows, I don't know, but so I've got iron pills now I have to take once a day. It's not a big deal, but he talked to the parents, told them everything. Me and him discussed sort of after the parents had got off the phone. I had a hemorrhage fairly bad with Cody. I actually needed a transfusion, and I didn't get one because they didn't realize I had lost as much blood as I did. And I'm not like angry at all about it or anything. That's just what happened. So I was passing out, and they had me on like an iron drip to get my everything back up. And so I asked him if, since we knew that was going to happen, if there was something we could do to stop that. You know, like I prefer to not hemorrhage, especially if I end up going into a C-section. That seems like even a bigger chance of me like bleeding to death. So yeah. So he said that now he knows that I'm going to be like that. There's 2 different drugs he can give me, especially, I mean, I'm sure he can do something like this for a C-section. I don't know for sure. We were talking in like the vaginal delivery sense, but there's 2 drugs he can give me after the babies are born, like immediately after via IV, and it'll start making my uterus tighten down. So it'll slow all the blood flow. So now that he knows that's going to happen, he can do that. So I'm not that worried about that anymore. The other thing, let's see, we talked about if he still thinks I have a good chance of going to my full, you know, like 36, 38 weeks, and he thinks for sure I do. 36 weeks is both of our goal. Like, our goal is to get me to 36 weeks. But he thinks I might even make it past that, no problem, so that's awesome. I wanted to hear that. I do not want to be like, well, you could go anytime now, you know, like that. I don't need that. So, anyways, that brings me to today. I'm going to try to wrap up today real fast, and then hopefully this vlog will be done, and YouTube hasn't freaked out on me yet, so, okay, had my 3-hour test today. I've done my 1 hour twice now. I did it once with Cody and once with these ones, and it's not that bad. I mean, I don't love it. It's not the best, but, you know, they give you like a, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but for me, I've got like a choice of like a fruit punch or an orange drink, and it's sort of like a sweet Kool-Aid, you know, but luckily I was given it like ice cold, and that really helps me get like drinks like that down, so I drank that, and, you know, then you wait an hour, and then you get your blood drawn, which is no big deal. So I was kind of imagining that with my 3-hour one, and everyone warned me that the 3-hour one was so much worse, and that it sucked, and that they took your blood a couple more times, and that doesn't bother me. Like, the blood thing doesn't bother me. Like, they could have stuck me more if they needed to. They might, well, they might not have been able to, because I think I was, like, running out by that point, but, anyways, just, you know, they told me that it was worse, and I was like, it can't be that bad, you know, because people also said that the 1 hour was really bad. I didn't think that the 1 hour was that bad. So, anyway, get there today. Oh. So, the drink is, to me, it tasted like 2 to 3 times, like, sweeter than the 1 hour one. You only have 5 minutes to drink it. It's like drinking sugar water. Like, really sweet, sweet, sweet sugar water. It's so gross. Like, the first 2-3 sips I had, I was like, hey, this isn't that bad. I could do this. And then, like, towards the end, like, the last half of it, it's only like 6 ounces you have to drink. But last, like, 3 ounces, I was like, oh, you know, of like sip, sip, you know, and you know, you're timing yourself. Well, you're timing yourself because you have to drink it within 5 minutes. So, like, I gotta get this down. I gotta get this down. You know, so drank that down, and I thought, okay, it can't get that much worse, right? So I drank it down. I didn't throw up immediately, so I was like, hey, good news. And then well, I should say, they draw your blood first, then you drink it, and then in a half an hour they draw your blood again. And right around that point, I was feeling a little sick, like not like horribly sick, just like a little sick, you know, like maybe when morning sickness first kind of hits you, you know, kind of like that, where your stomach's just like, you know. And they told me I could drink some water, so I sipped some water, and they took my blood. Another half hour later, so at the 1 hour mark, past the drink, took my blood again. And so that was 2 times in this vein that they got me. And then once in this vein. So yeah, so like the first one before the drink, and then the half hour one was here, and then the hour one was in my little wrist right here. And yeah, I think these ones hurt worse than I've like ever. Thank you. I don't need that. Apparently I'm thirsty. Thank you, buddy. Anyways, so I don't need any more. Thanks. You drink it. Okay. Anyways, I need to get through this. So we so I had like a book with me, and I had some cross stitching, so I was trying to get my mind off it and stuff. And just as the hours went by, I started feeling a little sicker and a little sicker, and I was towards that last hour, I was really doubting if I was gonna like keep everything down, and they told me that I had to, or I was gonna have to start it all over. So I was like, oh, I'm keeping it down. So I yeah. So anyways, we got through all that. I've got 5 sticks. I've got 1 here, 2 here, 1 here. And they're like, okay, you can go now, you know. And walking out to the car wasn't that bad. Like, I was a little, you know, I was like, oh, I'm really hungry, because you have to fast for 12 hours. So my appointment was at 8, and I hadn't eaten since 8 the night before. And it was now 11:30. So I was hungry. So I got in the car, and almost like immediately, as soon as I got in the car, I just didn't feel good. Like I was so hot. I started getting like really hot. I had like the air conditioning on full blast. I could feel that it was like ice cold hitting me, but I was just like, you know. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go get food. And then I had to pick up something real fast, and so I had to go and pick up something that I had bought at like this a yard sale site thing, you know. And sick. Finally, I was like, okay, I can't make it home. I'm gonna have to pick up something to eat. So I stopped at Little Caesars, and I grabbed like a pizza for Glenn and the baby, and I was gonna eat like a pizza or 2. And then I grabbed a breadstick thing, because I was like, okay, I can munch on that while I'm driving. So I got a breadstick thing, and I took one out, and it helped. Like I was still so hungry. Like my stomach was just aching. It was so hungry, and I felt sick, like so sick and like drawn out and like ugh. And the only thing that seemed to help was when I was eating. So from Little Caesars to my house is like 15 minutes or so. In that time, I managed to eat the whole thing of crazy bread. I'm not really proud of it, but it happened. And I didn't even realize it. I was just eating just so I wouldn't throw up, so I could make it home, so I wouldn't pass out while I was driving, you know. Got to the door, or got to the house, got the pizza out, got my bag out, got to the door. I went to open the door, like our front door, and it seemed so heavy. Like I was so weak. It was bad. I was like, I sat down. My husband's like, you know, you left here and you were pretty like chipper and you looked nice, and you know, not in a I look bad way, but you know what I mean, like in a, you know, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go now, and he says, you look totally different. And I was like, You know? He's like, are you okay? I was just like, I just ate a whole thing of crazy bread. That's all I could think about. And, yeah, it was, so, I finished eating. I ate like another slice of pizza on top of all the crazy bread. I drank a soda, which you would think I would not want anything sweet, but for some reason that really helped. For some reason, like it helped me. And then I went to bed and I napped from. I took like a 3.5, 4-hour nap, and when I woke up, I was finally okay. But it was ridiculous, and I'm sorry for anybody that ever has to do it. And if I ever said that you guys were sissies or whatever for saying that it was worse or horrible, I don't think I did, but just in case I did. Ooh. Yeah, so anyways, that's where we are now. I can't really stand up right now. I'm kind of not feeling that great. I mean, not feeling like standing up, but here is the belly. Sort of weird position, I know, sorry, but yeah. And sorry it's like 20 minutes, but hey, at least YouTube liked it this time. So, I will talk to you guys later, and, yeah. Bye.